Greetings, everybody! Ho ho! TGIF. That's right. Thank goodness it is Friday. It's going to be a good day. I think it's going to be a good day. I love Fridays. One of my favorite days of the week. And we have, we've got stories to get to, and we've got a lot of things to look forward to this weekend. And I already have a full group of articles to make videos out of for next week. So, yeah. But we are going to hit some headlines and try to boil them down to the actual facts of the situation today, like we always do. But let's say hi to you. We've got our good friend Cody Guy in the audience. We've got Liger Fan out there, as well as Captain Fandom Nerd. Good to see you, my friend. Katsith says hello, and we've got Robert Deeve saying hi, everybody. Judicon is in the house as well, and we've also got just another red shirt. Hail, Mr. Shirt. Snortopoopus Cuber is hanging out with us today. Good to see you, my friend. And, of course, Olaf Von S. What's up? Gotta love being across the pond. It's kind of late there now. Evening time. We got Hank VP here. Good to see you, my friend. We've got Shrap 3D as well. And ATN is out there saying, how low can you go is now the name of the game. That's true. Lord Thoth, what's going on, my wrench? My Canadian wrench. We've got Dr. Dragon here saying happy Friday, folks. Indeed. We've got Cosmic Squirrel checking in from the cosmos. Rohan Knight is out there saying good morning, and another amazing wrench, Darren Hughes. What's going on? We've got the Cheese Factor hanging out with us, as well as Kitty Bear and Fat Elvis, who's going to remind you to smash some thumbs. Well, at least the one that is the like button. Please do that. I appreciate it. We got Theme Park Casual hanging out with us today. Hope you're doing well, my friend. Tina Beebe is here. Greetings. We've got a super chat from, Mr. Grant Gregory, who's my editor and obviously Australian. Says, koala-faced man spends 360 seconds on headlines. Kind of. We got Larry, a name so nice, you must say it twice. Larry. Hope you're doing well. So many other folks roll in, and hopefully you guys will have a chance to join us for another upcoming member stream here. We got another second one that'll show up sometime in the middle of the month, and some other things like that. So that was it was fun doing that yesterday. If you missed it, you can watch it if you remember, if you're on the replay. Tom Servo is in the house. We've got a few other folks popping in like D. Bud Martin, Keck44, Rod Thunderheart, Vince Womack, Cloud Sally. Okay, cool. And Emotionally Unstable Amphibian. Cannon is here. What's going on? Or Kanan? Hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. We've got Ironcaster in the house. Good to see you, my friend, and many, many more. If I didn't get to you, it wasn't because I didn't try, Master of Sidearms and O.C. Dobbins. I just ran out of time, Blackie. So we have to, unfortunately, get started. Here we go. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, or good night, wherever you are, whenever you're watching. Thanks for checking out the 6-Minute Daily. We've got a lot to talk about and not a lot of time to do it in. And let's start out with Dark Brandon. That's right. Last night there was a primetime broadcast, a new, what do you call it? A speech? Was it what coronation? I don't know, but there was a thing last night, and you know what? None of the networks actually wanted to cover it. There was no primetime network covering this outside of the Newsies, and that was it. And probably they got an inkling of what was going to happen at this and didn't want to broadcast it on their air. It caused some interesting Twitter trends, and I don't know what to do with that other than to say, wow. Anyway, last surviving Monkees member Micky Dolenz is suing the FBI. That's right. Micky and actually someone on his behalf is actually filed a Freedom of Information Act request about the FBI secret file from the 1960s on the band. This, by the way, was a normal practice back then, is to basically have a list of all the potentially bad people saying bad things, and maybe going after them. Does this sound familiar? Anyway, yeah. So, by the way, the FBI didn't respond to the initial request, and so they're now being sued. I have a feeling this is going to, be more of a stain on the three-letter department there. We'll see how that works out. Rings of Power recap. The spin is hard right now. It is. Let me tell you, they have turned up the washing machine to full blast heavy spin mode, and it ain't helping because this thing is a train wreck. And you know what? You can separate the shills from the people who actually care about some of the integrity they may still possess. We'll see. But fans did not breathe a sigh of relief in any way. This thing's getting absolutely obliterated, and not just by fans, by critics, by a lot of people. It's garbage. Speaking of, not wanting to be garbage, Netflix is jumping ahead of all the other streaming services by getting ahead of them in the ad tier game. They're going to push forward into November. This means Disney's going to be behind them. And I have a feeling that they are really going to set the bar here. And I think that Netflix's partnership in ad tech is going to pay off. We'll have to see, but the fact that they're getting out ahead of these other services on the commercial side is really going to benefit them in the long run. Again, people are loath to change their habits once they have them. So if you already have Netflix at an ad tier, are you going to switch to another ad tier or add another ad tier? Probably not. By the way, lots of people switching, or leaving in this case. SNL shakeup continues. Yeah, they're losing most of their repertoire of players, and this isn't a surprise. This is the falling apart of SNL, and maybe it should, and maybe it's long overdue. It's been dying for a long time. It hasn't been funny, but you're going to see more of these names depart, and eventually Lorne will retire. Actually, very soon. And then what? It's not like there's a standout producer. Russo brothers are, they're trying to compete with Wheel of Time and with Rings of Power. They're trying to make Amazon spend even more money on a show that just hasn't been able to come out yet and has extensive reshoots. This show is 200 million plus right now. So, yeah. It's going to be a car crash, but it could be good. I don't know. I do know this. It's a spy thriller Avengers style film. Series, television series, not film. Streaming's battle of the bundles begins. We called this here on this channel a little while ago. You're starting to see Walmart roll out bundles. You're going to continue to see more bundling with all of these streamed entities, the also-rans. I think Walmart wants to be their own version of Prime. We've talked about that. I think this will move forward fairly aggressively. Speaking of being aggressive, NBA League Pass aggressively cut their price in half, not only because the ratings are so poor, but because they really can't compete with any of the other products out there. So you're starting to see that at least the NBA understand that people can't afford all these packages, and it's going to cut it from the $230 to or $280 to $130. That's a lot. Big, deep discount there. Lord of the Rings, there it is, folks. 37% as of this moment. I don't think that number is going to go up without artificial help from the Tomatoes folks, which, they've been known to do. And Heche passed away intestate without a will, which means that there's a lot of hoops to jump through in California, and that's why her son has already filed for control of her estate. Stocks opened a little bit higher on bad news for all of us, and that bad news may actually help inflation, or at least help the Fed fight inflation, like that's what they're doing by printing more money. Starbucks has named a new CEO, used to work at PepsiCo and some weird nutrition health company. The G7, which isn't on the screen, pledges to move forward on capping Russian oil prices. Like this worked the first year and a half so far. Man, these people are dumb. Anyway, I'm out of time. I still had stories, and I guess I should have talked faster. Be sure to take care of yourself. Take care of others. Wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye!
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.
If one positive thing has come out of like lots of the things that have happened over the last couple of years, it's the return of interest in manufacturing things here in the United States, which was probably the next two stories we were going to cover there. But hey, there'll be a chance to talk about that on Monday probably, and along with all the other great headlines that I try to actually flesh out a little faster than reading them. But I want to say thanks to all of these amazing folks and to you for being here every day watching the 6 Minute Daily and consuming all the other offerings that I have on my channel. I appreciate the support. It really does help, and it creates opportunities for me to expand what I'm doing, which in the future, very near future, I will be doing. Let's focus in on the fact that Midnight's Edge in the Morning is coming up next. That should be really good. Talking about, you guessed it, Rings of Power. And of course, check out the Friday pre-flight after that. I hope you guys have a great day and an incredible weekend. Adios, everybody. See ya.